YouTube, how are you guys doing today? In this video I'll be doing a speed test between the MacBook Pro, which I bought in April 2010. It is the April 2010 edition, Core i5, 4GB of RAM, 320GB of hard drive, the Nvidia 320M with the built-in 256MB RAM. Whereas on the other hand, the MacBook Air has different hardware, only 2GB of RAM, Core 2 Duo processor, a better hard drive, SSD, flash, which is going to be zippy. It is zippy, and you're probably saying, well, why are you doing this comparison? It's kind of unfair of doing it. Well, some of you are probably going to be getting the MacBook Air or the MacBook Pro as your first machine, and you might want to know, well, how big is there a difference? Because there's a price difference between these. You can pick this up for as little as $849, but that will cost you a bit more. So if you're not going to be doing intense videos, and I've seen people say, well, this is not really for a primary computer, which I think is total BS. This can be your primary computer. Not for me though. This can't be for me as a primary computer because I do a lot of video stuff, and this won't be able to do that on this machine because of the onboard storage and so on. I want a Core i5 at least for video, but that's a separate video. So the first test I'm going to be doing is booting up both machines at the same time to see what difference there is, if any. So I'm going to power on both computers at the same time. Both are connected by MagSafe and both are off at the moment. Let's go ahead and put them on at the same time. 1, 2, 3. The MacBook Air has come on first, as you can see. Got the Apple logo, the white screen. And it's going to be funny if the MacBook Air wins, despite having lower RAM and lower processor. This has got more processor, Core i5, graphics card is built in with 256MB of RAM. Anyway, hey, what do you know? The MacBook Air has won that race. And not by, by miles I would say. But yeah guys, the MacBook Pro is still loading up. And if you've got your machine today, what do you think? What are your views on it? I'll be doing a ton of more videos on this MacBook Air series, so stay tuned for that. Hello MacBook. Sometime today would do. And yeah, the MacBook Pro has loaded up. Let's move on to test number 2. So guys, in terms of Geekbench scoring for the MacBook Air 2010, we're getting a score of 2,967. You might be wondering, well, why is that number so significant, or what does that number mean? Basically, the higher the number, the better. And let's go ahead and compare it with the previous MacBook Airs, which Geekbench allows you to compare it with Macs, with all the Macs. Gives you kind of a benchmarking tool. And let's see. So as we can see, the higher end MacBook Air in late 2008 was 2,444. That's the highest one. If you look below that, this one here, late 2008 again, that was 2,246. And the last one, I guess this was the baseline one. Again, this was Core 2 Duo, 1.8 and 2,105. So guys, it's no rocket science. The current MacBook Air obviously had to be a bit powerful than before. And I hope guys this Geekbench scoring is a help to those who are getting a MacBook Air. Okay, so in this test what I'm going to do is I've got iLife 11 loaded up on both machines, the same version obviously. Both have the same projects, and I'm going to export them in the same time, at the same time, to see which one kind of wins in terms of exporting. And both are being exported in HD 720p, so let's go ahead and click export at the same time. 1, 2 and 3. And let's see which one wins. Let me zoom in a wee bit so you guys can see, and let me go a wee bit closer because I haven't got my specs with me. The MacBook Air 3 minutes and the MacBook Pro 1 minute, and let me zoom in and show you. So that's about 1 minute on the MacBook Pro, and on the MacBook Air we have about 2 minutes. So there's a difference of, let's say, give or take 1 minute or 1.5 minutes. Is that significant enough for you? I mean, this video, the purpose of this video is to say, okay, should I invest in a MacBook Pro? Is that time really going to help me? Of course, if it's got 4GB of RAM, that will help. If you have the higher end processor, that will help as well. Because this has got SSD, it kind of makes up for the processing times. The solid state drives on the MacBook Airs are stunning, zippy. I'm getting kind of spoiled by this machine here, even although I'm not keeping this one, it's from my dad. So guys, yeah, that was it for this kind of video. The MacBook Pro is almost done. Let me go ahead and zoom in again. It's a champ, about a minute or less than a minute. The MacBook Air, on the other hand, about a minute as well, so it's pretty much. The MacBook Air is halfway, and this is just nearly done. So guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully it helped. Hopefully it's going to help you in the decision making process. Leave a comment below if you managed to get one. Which one did you get? Are you liking it? Or are you not buying it? Have you bought one and you're taking it back? And yeah, guys, stay tuned for more MacBook Air videos. And if you can hit anywhere on the screen, you sir, yeah you, would be amazing. And guys, thanks for watching. Cheers.